Went to Martha's Vineyard for the first time, and here's how the first day of our weekend away went. We're from Pittsburgh, so we flew from Pittsburgh to Boston Logan International and took a 2-hour bus ride from Boston to the Woods Hole Ferry. I can do a cost breakdown of this trip if you guys want, but I'm just going to tell you how the weekend went from there. We got off the bus and got to the ferry. It was all kind of timed perfectly that we didn't have to wait around. Ferry is about a 45-minute ride to Martha's Vineyard. They have a little snack stand and drinks you can grab. You can fly over, but it's really expensive, and we were kind of there on off season, so they didn't have really many flights. I personally loved taking the ferry. I thought it was so fun and part of the experience. As soon as we got off the ferry, we saw the high school kids from Martha's Vineyard getting on the ferry to go to an away game, and I thought that was so interesting. There are buses and taxis. We opted for Uber just because that's usually what we do. We Ubered to our hotel, and we drove through Oaks Bluffs and Vineyard Haven, and it was so cute. These are like the gingerbread houses, I think. I'm not sure how, but I did not know that Jaws was filmed here. There's a bridge from the movie that everybody jumps off of into the water. Stayed at a hotel called the Christopher. It's kind of like a little bed and breakfast. It was very cute. They upgraded us to a suite because there was not many people there yet. This was the first weekend that they were open because they do close for the season. Staff was so kind. The room was so pretty. The views were perfect. It was the perfect location. We always book our hotels through points with Hyatt and stuff, so this was my first experience in like a little bed and breakfast type thing. We were actually able to book with points, but I could get into that later. I really liked it. I thought it was so perfect for the trip. We're staying in Edgartown, so we walked around and did a lot of exploring. The houses are so beautiful. Some of these houses are incredibly old. I've always been so intrigued by like the New England style and the Cape Cod style, and I just thought it was so pretty, so I was obsessed just walking around. Ended up eating at a place called Rockfish. I watched a million TikToks on where to go eat, and I swear this was not on one of them, but it was right by our hotel, and we loved it. We thought it was so good. It was just good to us because we just don't think Pittsburgh has great seafood because, you know, we're not exactly a seafood town. Hung out on this patio area for a little while at our hotel. We grabbed some ice cream at Mad Martha's and ended our night having some drinks at a bar called The Wharf, and it was a great first day.